Hi, I'm Rick Marshall and welcome to VerticalGeo's YouTube channel. VerticalGeo is a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business specializing in aerial photography, aerial videography, thermal imaging, surveying and mapping, and green energy products. VerticalGeo has a long history in the aerial photography and aerial videography business. We're a member of the Professional Aerial Photographers Association, and we provided aerial photography projects for Moody Air Force Base, the City of O'Fallon, Illinois, the Monsanto Corporation, Missouri Baptist University, and several other clients. We also are very active and involved in LiDAR collection and processing. LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging. It works very similar to radar, only instead of using radio beams to detect objects, it uses laser beams to detect objects. The aircraft will fire a laser beam directly down, and it will hit the earth or an object, and the beam will be reflected back to the receiver in the aircraft. And the amount of time that it takes the beam to leave the transmitter and come back to the receiver, millionths of seconds, is measured. And distances are determined from that measurement. And what that gives you, it will give you a very detailed, very precise digital elevation of all the obstacles or all the objects beneath the aircraft. So LiDAR can be used for measuring elevations for projects such as stormwater runoff modeling, the height of vegetation for line of sight communications modeling and analysis, measuring the height of vegetation for determining which trees need to be removed for utility systems, and for other utilities, just providing maintenance and helping them maintain their functionality. It also provides 3D mapping, base map for 3D mapping technology, and detailed planning for utility systems. VerticalGeo provided LiDAR collection and processing for the City of O'Fallon, Illinois last year. This project helped the City of O'Fallon to be able to upgrade their emergency 911 system, which totally relies on a line of sight connectivity between all their communications towers. As far as thermal imaging, VerticalGeo is helping develop a thermal imaging system for firefighters to help increase safety around the fire trucks at night. Thermal imaging does not use the same portion of the light spectrum that we use with our eyes, the visible spectrum, but it uses a different portion of the spectrum, one that relies solely on heat and not visible light. So the system will help an engineer driving a fire truck be able to see what is around the truck and what is beyond the reach of the headlights in a totally dark situation at night. The system also can help a fire chief determine hot spots inside a building or on the outside of a building so that the fire chief can triage where to apply his resources to best fight the fire. VerticalGeo is also experienced in providing aerial thermography for industrial and educational campuses. This imagery can pinpoint energy loss through heating and cooling systems and roofing membranes on buildings and facilities. And it's a wonderful tool to help detect weak areas in older facilities. VerticalGeo provides surveying and mapping capabilities. We've done that for several years, providing infrastructure, data collection, and visualization for the Air Force. We developed the Headquarters Air Mobility Command Geo-Integration Program, where each of Air Mobility Command's installations, buildings, roads, utilities, sidewalks, fences, and other pieces of infrastructure are visualized on a web-based viewer, very similar to the different layers you would find in Google Earth. We also provide talented geospatial experts that assist several of the local municipalities with their mapping and data collection and database tasks. Lately, we've become more interested in green energy products, and we are committed to promoting those products and their everyday use among residential homeowners. We believe strongly that the future will include large uses of residential wind and solar power and other ways to conserve scarce resources whenever possible. We want to bring green technology to the do-it-yourself market so that people can install systems on their own and save money. We're experts in wind and solar energy systems and want to help the do-it-yourself green homeowner to be able to install wind and solar energy systems on their own property to save money and become more independent of the energy grid at the same time. Our aim is to help as many people as possible become independent of the energy grid. We also sell rain barrel systems and provide expertise for the do-it-yourselfer to be able to install the rain barrels at home. Rain barrels act as a way to harvest the rain that falls on your roof and goes down through your downspouts, and take that water and use it to water your lawn and your garden and your flowers, anything that needs water outside your house. In the future, we also hope to become experts in native plants to be able to help people become even more sustainable in the way that they live and the way that they decorate their home, using local plants that are accustomed to the local climate and surroundings. You'll find our link to our website, a link to our eBay storefront in our YouTube page here, and you're invited to come in and browse and take a look at what we've got and leave comments. Thank you very much.